Hello, welcome to another episode of Black Guy 73. Hey, I'm sorry about the other video. I, I just kept on screwing up, so I had to go ahead and call that quit. But this video right here with Ron Jeremy, oh man, Ron Jeremy is a nasty man, people. Ron Jeremy out here treating life, he treating reality like he's still in a porn, like he's still doing porn. Ron Jeremy out here forcing people. He got rape charges, sexual assault charges. He even got a charge that he was trying to mess with a 15-year-old. So he a pedophile also. Ron Jeremy is 67. I know some of y'all like, who is Ron Jeremy? Ron Jeremy is a doing person who got his stardom from doing porn. They say he got the world records of that did the more porn. Ron Jeremy. The way he looked now, it's the way he looked when he was back in the day when he was so-called porn star. He was a little chubby, fat white dude that looked like he shouldn't have a girlfriend. But somehow he got in the porn business. He had sex with over 2,000 women. So when he retired, Ron Jeremy thought he could still have sex with a bunch of women without their permission. Ron Jeremy is a nasty dude, people. I know somehow they're going to try to throw it off like the women want him. You know how to defend the attorney to do. They wanted Jeremy because of the name, his reputation. They seen his film and they wanted to see what it was, and then they saw it and then they said, no, stop. But Jeremy didn't stop. Allegedly. But Ron Jeremy being nasty, people. You know he had some charges earlier this year. It was a sexual assault involving 12 women. But 20 other women don't came out and said they were doing sexual assault about him. Or they were raped. They said he found guilty on this. He'll have to do 250 years in prison. Make that 250 years. He's 67. So they might well just give him 17 years. 27 years, he'll checked out. But 250 years. I'm glad that the Me Too movement started by that black lady around about 2016, 2017. I'm glad it took off and gave these people courage to come on and say, hey, this person did this to me. The crazy thing that, like I said, he's 67, but they said just in January, one of the darn sexual assault charges happened. One of the ladies said it happened in January. Man, ladies and gentlemen, stop trying to be around people just because they was in movies and they so-called celebrities. These people are nasty. A lot of them nasty. A lot of them creepy. A lot of them rapists. Well, see what Jeremy got accused of. I remember growing up, I used to hear people like, Ron Jeremy, who is Ron Jeremy? I wasn't looking at no damn porn. Especially, I wouldn't want to look at a Ron Jeremy. I'm serious. I'd rather see lesbian porn. I ain't lying to you. I don't want to see no damn man penis. Not at all. I know. I'm not homophobic. I know you're going to say, you're homophobic. You don't appreciate me and body. I appreciate my body. If I want to see a man body, I look in the mirror. I don't want to see no other man. Just give me two ladies. I'll be happy with that. If I don't look at porn. But if I did, give me two ladies. I don't care. Each out. I don't want to see nobody who got the same thing I have. Call me what you want to call me. But Ron Jeremy, he was the star. According to some of the people, they like, Ron Jeremy, he be having women, all that kind of stuff. I seen a picture of Ron Jeremy back in the day. I said, how? How in the world he be the star of the porn? That creepy looking man, I'm telling you, the photo I put in the star there, this man was looking creepy like this back in the day. He ain't just started looking creepy. He been looking creepy. Sometimes your doing creepy radar need to go off and say, hey, this man look creepy. He look scary. This man look like he'll take some blue poon. Sometimes your creepy radar needs to like, creepy. Sometimes you need to do it, people. We just can't be going around just walking through the earth like all happy and nitty and like, yeah, you know, hey, what's going on? You got to be saying this person looks strange. It go for men too. You should have that inner thought, like when you walk past somebody, as a man, as a woman, you need to walk past somebody, you like, that person look creepy. I need to look at the side of my eye or look over my shoulder and see if that person following me or something. You always got to be ready to defend yourself. And stop. If you're not planning, I'm not blaming the victim. I'm not blaming the ladies. But if you're not planning to have sex with a man and you go in his hotel room or go in his house, let it be known. Tell himself, hey, I'll go back to the room with you, but I don't plan on having sex with you. Stop going back. Matter of fact, stop going back to the room with them. Go to a bar. I'm serious. Go to a bar. You don't have to go back to their room or go back to their apartment or house. They say you want to have drinks, choose a bar. Choose a damn picnic area or something. Is it warm? Stop going to these people's house. Hotel room. Ladies, come on. I'm serious. I'm serious. Stop putting yourself in these positions with these people you don't know. I'm serious. You don't know these people. Celebrities, athletes, just doing co-workers. You don't know how these people think. You don't know what they do in their spare time. Stop going back to the hotel room. I remember when I used to be in the Navy. When I was in the Navy, it was so easy. It was so easy to go to somebody's apartment. Like, can I come see you? Yeah. Where you stay? Write down the address. Just pull up. You just have one encounter. You see that person one time and say, I want to know, I want to come see you. And they say, yes. You go to their house. They don't know you from doing the dirt from down south to the dirt up north. They don't know you at all. But you're welcome into their house. Stop welcoming these strangers to your house. I remember this one lady who I used to date. When we first started talking, we talked on the phone for like 2 months or so. And then when we did meet, we met at a coffee spot. I ain't gonna name the place because they ain't, I don't care about what they name. But we met at a coffee spot. It went on doing, hey, let's go back to my place. Me telling her, come to my place. It wasn't none of that. Like, I don't know her. She don't know me. But I'm a good guy though. But still, she didn't know me. I didn't know her. We got to know each other, see each other plenty of time. Then we started going to each other's place. So you got to feel that vibe. A person, I know people say, you can't tell how a person is the first few times. Yes, you can. You can. All you got to do is talk to them. You say something stupid when you first meet a person and you see them like, that person is showing to you they're easy to be agitated. They're easy to be agitated. And these people be going to places like with Ron Jeremy going back to their house and hotel and going back as they accuse Kobe, God rest in peace. When the lady accused Kobe, Mike Tyson, who else? It's so many darn names you can name. Mystical. It's so many people that ladies don't want back to their hotel room, and they said they were violated. And you know, most of the time, the reason they went back to the hotel room because them people was darn famous. Hey, come on back to my room. Famous. Don't get me wrong. You don't have to be famous to get that. But you got to watch out for being robbed, though. You be like, hey, come on back into my room. You got to do like some of the other guys, don't. When you come in the hotel room, go ahead and check, see what's going on in her bathroom and all that kind of stuff. I ain't gonna lie to you. From the time I was out the military then. But once I meet a lady and she tell me come back to my house, I go back to the house and I have my gun in my pocket. So you either set me and rob me, get me killed. You give me a fair chance to go ahead and bust back at the other person. Got to watch your step. I know I do. When I step outside, it seems like glass all over the place. I'll be walking cautious. But I'm gonna read you some of this article or what they said about old nasty Ron Jeremy. They said a adult film star Ron Jeremy was charged on Monday with 20 new counts of rape and sexual assault involving 12 women and a teenage girl. That 15-year-old I was telling you about. The Los Angeles District Attorney's Office said the charges come 2 months after the 67-year-old was charged with a rape of 3 women and sexual assault of a fourth in an incident dating back to 2014. They said the new charges bring the numbers of his alleged victim to 17, ranging from 15-year-old to 54-year-olds in the span of 16 years period, the district attorney's office said in a statement. They said Jeremy pleaded not guilty in court in Los Angeles on Monday. He also pleaded not guilty in the previous charges and wrote on Twitter then, I can't wait to prove my innocence in court. Thank you to everyone for all the support. It says Jeremy's legal name is Ron Jeremy Haiti. It's like Haiti. He has been in jail on a $6.6 million bail since June. $6.6 million bail. With all the damn porn film that he did, you'd think that he had millions of dollars. But damn. I guess the judge, but you know what the judge do. In some cases, the judge want to find out what your financial, what you have, money or property, and they want to set the bill a little bit higher than what you already have. But this way, you get him 6.6 million, and the judge know he don't have 6.6 million in cash or 6.6 million assets. They're like, we're gonna raise it right here. So they're pretty much saying, I'm giving you no bail. Because you know they got some kind of bail that you can bail them out with land and property like that. But too many people to get him with a bet on him for 6.6 million. Because you know if he run away and escape, they're gonna be charged for that 6.6 million. I'm surprised Ron Jeremy have been charged with this darn Jeffrey Epstein. We'll see if that lady releases more information. They said the new count span from 2004 to January of this year, when he is alleged to have sexually assaulted a 21-year-old outside a business in Hollywood. The district attorney officer said Said the charges include 5 counts of forcible rape and 6 counts of sexual battery by restraint. They also include an allegation that he sexually assaulted a 15-year-old girl at a party north of Los Angeles in 2004. Many of the other incidents are alleged to have taken place at a West Hollywood bar he frequented, the statement said. They said, convicted as charged, Jeremy faced a possible maximum prison sentence of more than 250 years to life. Investigators from the Los Angeles County Sheriff Department put out a call for more possible victims to come forward when the initial charge was filed in June. Woo. That done prosecutor wanted Jeremy. Anytime he put out a call, say, hey, is there any more victims, please come forward. They said Jeremy, nicknamed Hedgehog, has been among the best known and the most prolific performers in the adult film industry since the 1970s, appearing in more than 2,000 adult films. He was investigated and charged by the District Attorney Task Force formed to take on sexual misconduct in the entertainment industry as the Me Too era gained momentum in the late 2017. Man, we have heard stories about how nasty the entertainment industry, especially in Hollywood. They said they're nasty. You see how they going after Ellen DeGeneres. She been exposed for her doing mistreatment of her staff. And you know how they be saying they had on nasty parties. So for example, they talking about how Puff Daddy parties sometimes turn into man on man. Allegedly. They got allegedly saying Queen Latifah have done some things to have people become get into this music industry or get into the film industry. You see what Terry Crews came out, was it earlier this year or 2019? It was one of the two. Terry Crews came out and said one of the a high power executive or a high power agent just came up here and grabbed him by his penis at a party in front of his wife. I still don't understand how Terry Crews didn't throw that man through the window. I had a witness. Be like an episode of Fresh Prince. Jazz Bills get thrown out the window. Yeah, but for real, I ain't playing that junk. I'm a grown man and another man touched me on my penis. Tell you, you'll see me turn into an animal. Very aggressive. Bunk. Yeah, and then it be all kind of rumors. How stars, especially when they be talking about the Church of Scientology, how some of the people, the stars who have the quote unquote escaped Scientology, how they telling how a bunch of that stuff be going on, abuse, sexual assault, taking people income. It's a nasty world out here just for people to be famous. And just to be around famous people. I don't want to be around no famous person. I'm not a fan of nobody. I ain't lie to you. You're going to hear me screaming for LeBron or Kobe or nobody. I'm serious. I'm not a fan of nobody. I might like your work. I might pay attention to it, look at it, but I'm not a fan of it. That just means you put out some good content. Put out good content, but I'm not your fan. But if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, hit the notification, hit the share button, hit the like button. Thank you for watching. Going on, brother? How you doing? And I'll talk to y'all in a little bit.